What's up guys, Casual Bill here, and today we'll be looking at my top 10 Fortnite figures. Quick disclaimer, I played Fortnite once. I was at my mate's house, I played it for about 7 minutes, I was horrendous at it. So yeah, I don't know much about the game, but I do know that these solo mode figures, these 4-inch Fortnite figures, are amazing. And I've really enjoyed collecting them. And today, I'm going to show you my 10 favourite figures. And just before we get into the actual 10 figures, I just want to quickly say there are going to be characters on this list that are really good figures, but they're not going to appear. And that's because, don't tell anyone, I kit bashed and customised some to make my own characters. With these Fortnite figures, they are so easy to pop apart and just kit bash, and you can make your own amazing creations. I will show you them in another video. Okay, so at number 10 we have Longshot. I really like this guy. He's got this cool sort of stealthy outfit, which is awesome, and then he has this cool head sculpt with the goggles and stuff. It looks like some kind of ninja from the apocalypse. I don't know how much the orange camo actually helps him, but he must, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of, like, would it be like an urban environment that's on fire, and then it'd be camouflaged really well. You know, with me collecting other 4-inch 3.75 lines, he can fit in anywhere. He's just some sort of bounty hunter or whatever you like. But yeah, just a really cool design. You can give him swords, you can give him sniper rifles, and he just always looks pretty cool. Right, so at number 9 we've got this guy, and he is just I can't remember his name. It's not Overtaker. Overtaker looks like the Stig. With me not being a massive fan of the Fortnite game, there will be a few names that I just blank on, but he's just really cool. He's like a really cool, I give him this backpack look, and he's just like a really cool motorcycle rider, and you always need a guy like this knocking around in your collection. I love buying motorbikes that I can just stick this guy on, and you know, he can just have like a normal job. He can be like a courier, you know, bringing you your Uber Eats, or he can actually be like an agent for the government, or just anything really. That's the joy with this line. You can sort of just make it up as you go. I just really like the sculpting of the helmet, and you know, it's just all mysterious and shit, which is cool. I like the black and red he's got going on. And then the colour of the pants really break it up. And these guys, they have fantastic articulation as well. There's very few of these that I bought on card. I got mine all second hand. So I can't tell you what they came with and stuff. But I've got loads of Fortnite accessories and the like. So at number 8, and I feel like I'm kind of cheating a little bit here, we have, it's not Firefly. For God's sake, I always think of G.I. Joe's when I look at these figures. This one is called Havoc, the grey one. And this one is called Raptor. I feel like I've got that right, so I'm just going to stick to it. Really like the grey one, but I mean, this guy is my favourite of the two. Just why would you wear bright yellow gloves and a yellow bloody Scully or whatever it is? It's Balaclava, I don't know why I said Scully. They are pretty much the same figure. Obviously they're painted a little bit different, and then this guy has the, because I assume he's some kind of helicopter pilot. He came with a helicopter maybe. I know he was single packed as well though, but I assume he's into aviation and stuff, because he has that, those air defenders on, the gear, radio gear. They come out, but I remember seeing these on card, and I was like, oh, I've got no business buying them. I'm not into Fortnite, but they're really cool. Obviously, I did end up buying them. So yeah, number 8, kind of cheating, but they're quite similar, so I'm putting them both in. If you don't like it, kiss a pig. So at number 7 we have I think his name's Rogue Agent or something along them lines. Again, you'll have to go in the YouTube comments and tell me how much of a fuck up I am, because I can't remember names. But no, this guy, right, he's one of my favourites. Particularly, I will carry this guy around with me because he's just so cool to mess with and pose around. I really love the design of him. They all have these sort of shin guard boot things that look really cool. But like, what I mean is, I really like his camo. You know, he's got the sleeveless gloves, which is really cool. Sleeveless. What is wrong with me today? Fingerless gloves. Yeah, and then like, just like the cool jacket, tactical jacket he's wearing. But I like how they all have these communicators, which makes them look pretty cool, and like actually quite nice paint as well. So it's like a metallic paint painted on there, just like his visor is. So, you know, it does give off like a little reflection and stuff. Jazzwares just absolutely, they just come out of nowhere and just showed everybody up. As far as toy making action figures and stuff, they really surprised me. At number 6 we have Rustlord, and he came in the pinata. He had loads of really cool stuff with him. I like to use him as like a wasteland scavenger, that kind of thing. Again, he has a really cool outfit. The colours on this guy really pop. You know, I love the greens, and then I love the red jacket, and then just the hints of blue and stuff, and then like the yellow down below on his shin guards. Just a really nice figure. Again, came with a lot of accessories. He has this really cool helmet. I would love it if the visor lifted up, but I totally get why they couldn't do that on such a small figure. He's still amazing. These guys, they're like a team. I will team these guys up for law purposes and stuff. They're like a team of scavengers. That's why they both have the comms pack, so they can keep in touch with each other. Yeah, really cool design. Just like Fortnite, you know, they had it down with their character design. They gave people some really cool characters to play as, and in turn, that gave us some really amazing action figures. So, yeah, there you go. There we go. So at number 5, we have the Visitor, and again, he's a really cool design character. He's kind of different to a lot of the ones we've looked at so far, because unlike like 3 or 4 of the figures we've already looked at, he doesn't have those like generic shin guards. He has a really nice build. Like, the proportions on this figure is amazing. I almost put it higher. Yeah, it's just got a cool design. He's got like these you know, tallies in his armor. I don't know if you can see them, but they're pretty cool, and you can find them sort of all over his body. Then he's got like this jetpack and cloak thing. I feel like the Mandalorian / Boba Fett and just Mandalorian characters in general heavily inspired the design of this guy. You know, with his armor and stuff, and his jetpack and his cape. As a result of that, he does go straight in to any sort of sci-fi display at this scale. Yeah, he just fits in really nicely. I really like the colour of blue on him, and then all the little red detail on the visor and stuff. Just a really cool figure. Right, so at number 4 we have the Ultima Knight figure, the hot drop figure as it stands in. He is one that I did buy on card. I just couldn't help myself. I really love knights, and this guy is like a gold space knight. It just is right up my alley. Again, sci-fi looking figure, so he fits in typically with maybe not so much Star Wars, but any kind of sci-fi scene that you're going for, like you can just throw this guy in and he looks pretty good. I give him this sword that I think was from a Batman. I remember seeing him on the pegs. I bought him straight away. He's got lots of nice detail, right? Even though there's a lot going on here, so you've got this like rubbery skate piece, and then these big heavy. It's still pretty articulated. You can still get this guy in some really cool poses. And he looks quite menacing. He's got a face that looks quite menacing, to be fair. He's got those red eyes. Alright, so at number 3, we have Cyclo. And I don't know what it is. There's just something about this figure. Every time I pick it up, I seem to like it more. I had him at like number 7 or 6, and he just worked his way down to this spot because the sculpting. I love all these like little wires on him, all these little bits here that are quite rubbery so they don't break. They just look really nice. I gave him this backpack, and then so like the thing that sells this for me is, and the colours really pop, but it's this translucent visor thing that he has going on. It just looks really nice under a light, and it looks, when you look closely, it looks like there is actually a head under there somewhere. So this guy could be human or unknown origin, whatever you like, really. And then he has like one of his arms are translucent as well to go with his head. And it's just a really freaking cool design. Again, you can throw him in a lot of like sci-fi displays, and he totally works. I really like this guy. He looks super cool. Right, my number 2 spot, and I'm cheating again because they are separate characters, but it is pretty much the same mould. And I couldn't decide which one I liked more. I have slightly modded this figure because I got rid of the markings on his visor, and I was tempted to do the same for the white one for scratch, but I don't know, I like him the way he is, so I'm going to leave him. But these are really cool, just like agent looking dudes. I give these guys lots of swords and guns and stuff. Really like, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but just how like matte these guys are, and how light bounces off them. They're great to photograph. The design is generic enough that you can throw these in a lot of different collections and stuff. They can be sci-fi sort of dudes, but they can also be like railworld dudes, which is really awesome. I got mine in a 2-pack. They came together. I don't know if you can get them separately. You'd have to tell me because I'm not really sure. But just amazing figures. Oh, at number 1 we have the Toxic Trooper, aka I call this one the yellow one. I call him Colin, and the greeny blue one I call Dave. This was the first Fortnite figure. This yellow one. This was the first Fortnite figure that I got, I believe. And I was just really impressed. Well, anytime there's an action figure out there with loads of gear and a big blocky helmet, it just speaks to me. I don't know what it is, it just speaks to me. It looks really cool. I think it's because when I was a kid and I got figures like this, I was like, I could picture it being me with a helmet on. These guys can be anyone you want them to be. Dave came in, I found in a car boot, not a car boot video, when I went to a charity shop, I bought the Black Shark, the big Chatmay submarine, and he was in it. And I was just like, well, that's a friggin' bonus. I don't know specifically if all this gear comes with these guys. Yeah, I know for a fact this guy's gear didn't come with him, because I gave him all this stuff. Again, I use these as like wasteland/apocalypse, wasteland/apocalypse scavengers. They're just there to do all the dirty, horrible, dangerous jobs that no one else wants to do. Just absolutely spectacular design. Again, they have that matte thing going on, but then the helmets are quite painted quite shiny, so you know you do get a reflection there. Nice, bright, vibrant colours. I'm not trying to be a shill and give Fortnite any ideas or Jazzwares. I don't think they're making these figures anymore, to be honest. It's a weird one. But like, I'd want like a red version of this, a blue version of this, you know, orange version of this. It's just a really cool design. You can use these guys as spacemen, or you can use them as like hazmat guys. Really, it's ultimately all up to you. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know what your favourite solo mode Fortnite figures are in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the line. Stay tuned if you'd like to see my custom / kit bashed Fortnite figures, and stay tuned for toy videos in general. Okay, thanks guys, peace out.